everybody. My name is Natalia. I'm from the Midwest Energy Efficiency Alliance, and I'm here to just chat with you all a little bit about some of the resources we offer to realtors and some educational opportunities that we have for you all. So first, we're going to talk a little bit about one of the major programs that I work on at MEEA. It's called Illinois Home Performance. Is this work? There we go. One more slide. So first, before I get started, just a little bit about our organization. So MEEA is a nonprofit membership-based organization, and we have 160 plus members. These members range from anything from utility companies to gas and electric, research institutions, state and local governments, energy efficiency-related businesses, and basically just anybody who has a stake in the energy field. And we brand ourselves as the key resource and champion for energy efficiency in the Midwest, and we help these different stakeholders understand and implement cost-effective energy efficiency strategies that help provide economic and environmental benefits. And we are split up into two teams. There's a programs team and a policy team. The policy team, they do a lot of traveling to different states and municipalities, trying to educate different policymakers and stakeholders on energy efficiency and how to make these sound decisions. And the programs team implements different programs, usually funded through the bigger utility companies in the Midwest. So next slide. The biggest program that MEEA currently works on is called Illinois Home Performance. And this is the Northern Illinois version of the National Home Performance with Energy Star program. So it's basically a platform for whole home retrofit. And so how this works is any existing 1 to 4 unit home can participate in the program. And we connect these homeowners with a home performance contractor. So and these contractors have gone through intense training. They're all certified through the Building Performance Institute to do this kind of work. And so they come into the home and they bring in some diagnostic equipment and run a blower door test, a combustion safety test, basically diagnose what's going on in the home and how that energy efficiency can be improved. And so that contractor does give the homeowner some recommendations based on that assessment. And then once the homeowner goes through that retrofit, we certify the home through the Energy Star program as having a silver or gold certificate of completion. And these certificates are a very positive thing for the homeowners. There's a 97% brand recognition with the Energy Star logo. So when you go to sell your home, it might be easier because it'll have that certification tied to it. And there are rebates available for this work. There's up to $1,500 in rebates from ComEd, NICOR, Peoples Gas, and North Shore Gas. I'm sure that you guys are all in ComEd and NICOR territory. And so there are rebates available. And beyond helping the homeowners carry out these whole home retrofits, IHP also provides contractors with resources and training opportunities. So it's kind of a whole industry-wide program. Next slide. And this is a sample of the certificate of completion. This is the silver certificate. And so this kind of just shows what's been done to the home. The minimum requirements for earning a silver certificate of completion is air sealing that reduces the infiltration rate by at least 30%, and then attic insulation to code, which is R49. And the minimum for gold are those two, as well as insulating ducts, insulating walls, insulating basements, and then installing Energy Star rated heating and cooling equipment, which that's a very comprehensive retrofit. And what the certificate really means to the client is increased in-home comfort and a lower cost of total ownership, since they will be saving on their energy bills going forward. And so far, this program has been running since I believe 2011. We have certified over 10,000 homes at this point. So homes all over Northern Illinois, you might be seeing these certificates kind of floating around. Next slide. And so, as I mentioned, there are rebates available from ComEd, NICOR, Peoples Gas, and North Shore Gas for this work. Rebates on air sealing and insulation and duct sealing can range from $300 to $500. So if you do a whole home retrofit, all of those different rebates combined can add up to about $1,500. And there's some links here below. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the link with your recording, but I can surely send them out. And that's where you can find info about the rebate. Next slide. And what's really cool about the certificate is that you can actually upload it directly to the MRED MLS. And studies have actually shown that homes with an energy efficiency type of certification actually spend less time on the market. not necessarily Illinois Home Performance, but any sort of, it's kind of a more general study that any sort of certification kind of helps with the selling of a home. And I think that's because people are starting to really realize that energy efficiency is valuable and they can save money in the long run. So how this works with IMRED, you check the little box for Illinois Home Performance, and then it gives you an option to upload the certificate directly to the listing. Next slide. And MEEA also has a lot of relationships with various realtor organizations, and we supplement training. So the one training that we do supplement is the National Association of Realtors Green Designation course, which kind of really goes into the basics of building science, basics of energy efficiency, and then how to value those improvements to sell a home. We just really want people to know and be more aware of energy efficiency because it's becoming more prevalent and important in homes everywhere. And in the Midwest, we're really trying to make that a bigger thing. And so the next slide shows, this is actually pulled from the sustainability report done by the National Association of Realtors. And so this is trying to analyze how brokers and agents, how they perceive the value of energy efficiency promotion. So you can see that from this graph, 46% say it's somewhat valuable, 25% say it's very valuable. So energy efficiency promotion does seem to be valuable in listings. And then next slide. And this is just specific to the Midwest. You can see it's pretty high up there with 48% saying somewhat valuable and 24% saying very valuable compared to the rest of the country. Next slide. And then right here, I just have a little plug for the next green designation course that we are hosting. I know it's a little bit of a trek for everybody here, but it's through the Chicago Association of Realtors. And you'd be able to get it, sign up for only $150 as opposed to the $305 that it usually costs. So this will be August 29th and 30th, and we'd love for any of you to join us. Myself and my manager will also be there to do the same presentation, so you'll hear it again. But yeah, so feel free to sign up if you are interested. Next slide. And now I'm going to go a little bit into a different topic. This will be a little bit about the smart grid and related pricing programs that ComEd offers to its customers. Next slide. So I'm sure that many of you have heard of the grid, and that's kind of an abstract concept. Nobody really knows what the grid means. And basically, that's just all of the different mechanisms that are working together to bring our home's energy from the utility to our home. And so then the smart grid brings more automation to the normal grid. It consists of different computers and new technologies and new equipment that really works together to allow for a very fluid two-way communication between the utility and the customers. So the utility is constantly getting that information about how much energy your home is using and how much it's costing. And ComEd has already rolled out smart grids throughout its entire territory. So every home in ComEd territory should have a smart meter right now. And so it's kind of important to understand how these things work and the different pricing programs that are offered through it. So some of the benefits of a smart grid include more dependable service. Instead of having to call in an outage, now ComEd's made aware of that immediately. They don't really have to be notified since they have that information flowing two ways nonstop. And then saving money is another benefit of the smart grid. The smart grid supports better pricing options that we'll talk about in a minute. Helps save energy because it can integrate wind and solar power. It has increased energy efficiency opportunities, and it optimizes the grid operation. And then another benefit is improved security because smart grids are more resilient and they allow for greater amounts of distributed generation, which makes it more resistant to natural disasters. Next slide. Let's see, sorry. And so the smart meter is the actual device that records the energy usage in real time and communicates that information back and forth between the home and the utility. So this is used for billing and general monitoring. And the benefits of the smart meter include more accurate bills since your home is tracking all of that information at the moment. It allows for your billing to be more accurate, and you can actually understand your energy consumption patterns better. You can actually download the ComEd app and tie it to your utility account. You can actually see how your energy use is flowing across the whole day. Next slide. So one of the programs that ComEd offers is an hourly pricing program, and this program is offered to any residential customer on ComEd. And through this program, the electricity prices are based on the actual market price, depending on the demand. So instead of having your electricity just one stagnant price all day, it'll be flowing. It'll be going up and down based on how many people are actually using energy at that point. So instead of, for example, running your dishwasher when everybody's coming home from work at 5 p.m. Or 6 p.m., you'd want to wait until later in the evening because less people will be using their energy then, and then it'll be cheaper to run your dishwasher. So this allows customers to take advantage of these lower priced hours of the day by shifting their usage and shifting their behavior. And you can actually manage your, people have actually saved 15% off the electricity portion of their bill, which is kind of big. And what's really cool is that prices for the following day are made available every evening at 5 p.m. So you can plan ahead if you're planning on doing laundry. You can kind of pick and choose when you do it based on the prices. And once you're enrolled in this program, your prices do end up changing. So it's kind of like an opt-in, and your prices are going to change. So it's a little bit of a high maintenance program, so you have to be paying attention to it. You don't want to be paying more money for your bills if you end up not changing your behavior. So there's a link on how to sign up right on this slide, but I can also send it out to anybody if anybody's interested. And on the next slide, I have a quick video from ComEd that shows this program. I hope that it works. Yeah, it should.
Are you looking for ways to save money and are flexible with when you use home appliances? Like running the dishwasher in the evening? ComEd has a great option that's a good way for folks to pay attention to not just how much electricity they use, but when they use it. If you get your electricity supply from ComEd, you can choose a fixed price rate, or you can select hourly pricing. On the fixed price rate, electricity costs the same no matter what time of day you use it. Whether it's 5 o'clock at night or 5 o'clock in the morning, you pay the same price. But with hourly pricing, the price you pay varies from hour to hour and day to day based on real-time market prices. The market prices are passed along to you with no markup. If you can make a few simple adjustments to how and when you use electricity, hourly pricing could be a great option for you. Hourly prices are often low for most hours of the day, fall, winter, and spring. During the summer, prices are typically cheaper during the early morning, night, and weekend hours. You can see higher prices when there's an increase in demand for electricity. This typically occurs during hot summer afternoons. You can save money with this rate by shifting your heavier electricity usage to lower price hours of the day. For example, do your laundry and run the dishwasher when prices are cheaper. And if you own an electric vehicle, charge your vehicle at night. The program also has knowledgeable specialists that can help answer questions and connect you with program tools and tips. By learning to shift your electricity use, you'll not only have the opportunity to reduce your electricity costs, but you can also help the environment and your community. To see if you're a good fit, give us a call or go online.
And then the other program that ComEd offers tied to these smart meters is the peak time savings program, and this one's a lot less high maintenance than the hourly pricing program. And how this works is once you're enrolled in the program, the utility will be notifying you of peak days or days when they're anticipating very high electricity usage. So for example, my roommates and I got a text this morning about tomorrow because it's supposed to be over 100 degrees tomorrow. So what they're saying with this text is, hey, tomorrow is going to be a peak day, take some kind of action that helps you save money, helps you save energy. And if you do take some kind of action to reduce your energy usage beyond your baseline, you will receive a credit back on your bill. So that typically happens on very hot days when everybody's running their AC unit. And there's no cost to enroll in the program and no penalty for anybody who does enroll but does not participate. And this occurs during the summer months, so June 1st through September 30th of each year. Really easy to enroll. You can call the phone number on the screen or enroll through ComEd's website. And I have another video showing the peak time savings program. If this one works, this one's tricky. Cool.
When the summer weather heats up and the humidity kicks in, most of us keep cool by turning on our air conditioners and fans. And when stores are open and factories are running, this can cause a greater the actual dollars off your electric bill. There's no cost to enroll in Peak Time Savings. No penalty if you enroll and don't participate. And you can remain in the program for as long as you like. But you must enroll soon to take part in the upcoming summer season. Learn more at ComEd.com/PTS. We can't control the weather, but with a ComEd smart meter and the Peak Time Savings program, you can save energy and money. That's something that helps your budget and the environment. Visit ComEd.com/PTS to learn more and enroll. ComEd, powering lives.
My team at MEEA, we've developed a realtor marketing toolkit to help real estate agents kind of spread the word about these programs, but kind of help their clients save energy and save money. And we know that realtors really like to regularly connect with their past clients. We've spoken to everybody. They say that they like to stay top of mind, stay in people's inboxes. So we've created a toolkit that kind of helps you send out really useful messages to your network about these energy efficiency program opportunities. And this toolkit is delivered on a flash drive, and I'll actually be leaving some flash drives with Heather in the office here. So if anybody's interested in grabbing one, please feel free. It includes some documents on just how to message these different programs, and then some graphics and videos and links that you can also include. It's very handy. And so next slide. And some next steps for everybody after hearing this presentation. First, you can stand out from other realtors, because if a client now buys a home with a smart meter, you'll be sure to inform them of the benefits associated with it and the different programs that they can take advantage of. You can stay engaged with past clients by making them aware of the programs that I spoke about today, and you can use that realtor marketing toolkit to create those email blasts. And you can consider signing up for these programs yourself and save some money, see how they work. And reach out to anybody at MEEA if you have any questions or would like any more information. We love talking to realtors. I do this very often. Next slide. And you can see my contact info here, so please write it down. And if you have any questions on these programs, please reach out. Thanks.